So, some last summer league talk before I leave for vacation, and I mean the summer league is pretty much over, and it's mostly about the Warriors, maybe a little bit about the other, first round picks and second round picks and second tier guys and everything. So we'll see what I go over here in this video. But Trayce Jackson Davis finally played our second round pick. He was pretty much close to being like the 55th, 56th pick in the draft, maybe 57, I don't know, around there. And he played for our 05 Summer League Warriors. Great, perfect Vegas sweep, man. I mean, it is in part due to us just playing our system, and it just isn't fit for the Summer League stuff, since it actually takes time to learn, and yeah, it is what it is, man. It was still better than most of the years of the Summer League, I would say, even though we had some solid prospects and solid guys, right? Kuminga, Moody, Wiseman, even though injuries and everything. And like I said, the system does not help in the Summer League. Anyway, Trayce Jackson Davis looked really good. He seems to be really great in the dunker spot. He has a great passing feel, and made several great passes, impressive passes, which I knew of him coming out of college and into the draft. And most importantly, the willingness to pass was great. So shout out to that, and it's really great to see, because that's gonna earn him some playing time, and he truly knows how to pick his spot in the paint. He just has a good feel where to be, and knows his spots, I guess. I don't know, something you can't teach, really, right? He just seems to be in the right places. And he made some great finishes, even though with his right hand he seems a little like me in real life with my left hand, but that is probably not relevant to this conversation. But it still does not affect the dunking within our spacing, which is great. And he, chases some blocks, but hopefully we teach him some more discipline. He is a little quick to get off his feet, something I'm really interested to see with Jarvis Walker, as I talked about in these Summer League videos. So he pretty much has the same, jumpiness, and we'll see him surely in preseason. But I'm excited to see if Kerr gives him some genuine minutes, since he is a 4-year college guy, and he seems to be a perfect fit for our system. And he could have easily been our first round pick, if you're being completely honest with ourselves. And I hope he gets some shot, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really excited about him. And Podziemski struggled with that shot. Overall was a weird summer league for him. Did not take, wasn't aggressive enough with his shot, I would say. So he pretty much played like a point guard role, which he wasn't bad, but he had some head-scratching turnovers, which is rough. He probably has not adjusted yet, and we'll see how he adjusts to the NBA game in the preseason and stuff. But as of right now, I don't see him getting that much minutes in, of course, in the big leagues, even though he is way more fit within our system and with better players and better spacing. So maybe I'm completely off there, but I'm of course not down on him, not too much down on him overall, because I still like the feel. I still, think he has a lot of great intangibles, and the shot was great, so I believe it will start falling, and if it won't, then it's a problem. But he is a huge worker from what we know, and even though his confidence got down a little rather quickly in these summer league games, he, hopefully he gets it back and he never looks back. But it will be a huge question mark if, the confidence and the shot will translate. So that's what we have to wait and see. But I believe in my guy. I believe in you, my boy, Brandon Podziemski. And hey, prove everyone else wrong, man. He said he reads those tweets that he's a bust already, so yeah, hopefully he does not let it get into his head too much. But yeah, I don't know if I would be able to read those tweets and shit, man. But I mean, they are in the NBA. They have to be prepared for that, I suppose, unfortunately. And Lester Quinones could get a two-way with us, but maybe not. We'll see. He impressed. He was great. He played a lot of minutes. He did better defensively than I thought, and he, of course, can shoot pretty well. And we'll see if he gets a two-way from us. At least he showcased for other teams otherwise, right? So there's that with that. And through some other guys that I was impressed, I really like Derek Lively. He was great, and I'm excited to see him with Luka and everyone. And he had a great summer league, and overall the Dallas Mavericks had a great summer league and great summer, I would say, with their signings and stuff. I'll be talking about that more in depth within my off-season recap that will be coming out probably right as July ends or something like that. We'll see. And I'm excited for that, man. Jaden Hardy, of course, struggled a little bit, but he's still great summer league for Derek Lively, which is probably the most important thing. And I think he'll be ready to contribute day one for them. And he creates a lot of good stuff defensively. And he seems to be, we'll see the offense. We'll see if he is too passive offensively. But overall, I've been impressed, and exactly what I thought I would see. Then Imoni Bates is on my mind because he has been better than I expected, and credit where it's due. I'm of course not a huge believer in him, but at least he showcased some good stuff in the summer league overall. And shout out Isaiah Mobley, I have been really impressed with him. Shout out Armoni Brooks with the Nets, he was hooping out there. I'm pretty sure he's a cousin, or I'm not sure if cousin, some relative to Mark Phillips of RDC World. So that is awesome. Hope I didn't get this right wrong, man. Yeah. Anyway. Marcus Sasser had another 40 piece, and I have been impressed with him and Jeff Howard. These guards in the first round, I have been really impressed with them overall. Even though Jeff Howard, I'm still a little sketchier on. I think Marcus Sasser he was like the 25th pick or something like that. I think that's a really good pick, and he could do something with Detroit. And we already knew about Ivy and Duran, and my belief in the Thompson twins overall. So of course, Detroit will be exciting this year with a new coach, of course. It's interesting to see where Wiseman lands in there with them extending Isaiah Stewart and stuff. It's going to be intriguing to see. Jarvis Walker, another guy I already talk about a lot. I love him. Cam Whitmore has been better than I expected, so credit where is due there also, even though I am not a huge believer in him. And can't wait to see Taylor Hendricks. Keontae George was really good, even though he got hurt, it doesn't take away that he was great, right? But I can't wait to see Taylor Hendricks in preseason and the big leagues, because I was really excited to see him in the summer league. Unfortunately, we did not. OKC, I am not sure about Cason Wallace, to be quite honest with y'all, but OKC has a great history. Maybe he will be one of those guys that do not pan out, but he's young. And of course, it's just summer league, but I did not like what I saw from him overall. And shout out Siri Sissoko from the Spurs. He could be a good late first. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he was a late first round pick or an early second round pick. He seems pretty solid, man. And of course, they are building the international legacy stuff. And he seems like a really good defender. And hopefully the offense will come along. Orlando Robinson cooked for the Heat. He was awesome. Max Christie looked really good. Grady Dick, I am actually really intrigued by. Even though he wasn't, special. The shot wasn't there, which, to be fair, I feel like nobody has shot really well in this summer league, right? It is just not made for these actual, NBA type players that play within the system. And Grady Dick seems pretty solid to me. Of course, not sold on him, but hey, he has the perfect name, so he's gonna be great. I can see it. And as you can overall see, I am a huge fan of this draft class. I am a little off of Brandon Miller, of course, but I still think he'll be a solid NBA player. Cam Whitmore, I'm not sure about. Cason Wallace, I'm not sure about. But most of the first round picks, I have overall been impressed and believe in them in some capable or even great NBA roles. And I cannot wait to see them in the league. The second tier guys mostly impressed. Andrew Nembhard was really good. Isaiah Jackson was really good. Jarvis Walker was really solid for the Blazers. Can't wait to see Scoot, of course. Wemby. There's a lot to be excited about with these young guys, man. And it's gonna be fun to watch their first years here. And can't wait to see Wemby against Chet, who is essentially in his first year, of course, in his second year. But he will be in the running for Rookie of the Year, which I already talked about how that will be such a great Rookie of the Year race, I feel like. And maybe even more intriguing than the MVP race, which, should be once again Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, I suppose. Shea maybe could get in there, Tatum, and maybe Steph could get in there, KD. Not sure if anyone from the Suns actually could, but we'll see. I'll do MVP predictions and shit when we get closer to that, of course. I'm spitballing a little bit here, but Summer League was overall okay. Not the best, not the worst. The Warriors weren't great, but I've been overall more impressed than not with with our picks, and more optimistic than not. So that is, of course, great. And there have been some fun games. I'll see how great the final will be if I make a video or not. And is there anything else to say? Not really. Yeah, Summer League kind of died off after the first two games where everyone played, but it is what it is. Of course, it was some good basketball at least in the meantime, and we are now just 1, 2, 3 months since till the new NBA season, and preseason stuff is already just 2 months ahead of us. So can't wait. I'll have a new computer. I'll be able to do actually a little more capable stuff. I may have more time to try to improve my English and my pronunciations and my how do you even say it? Goddamn, I forgot the word. My accent. So we'll see. But this is just kind of more of an information video in and of itself. So share your Summer League favorites or whatnot if you want. If you don't, it's okay. Also, if you even watch Summer League, and be kind to yourself and others. As always, choose love, baby, and I'll catch you all